Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Aaron, and welcome back to another banger YouTube video. In today's video, we're just going to be talking about kind of how NuBank did for the week, and then we're going to be talking about some news that dropped, and then we're going to be talking about its potential future, at least for about a week or so, or at least until earnings, and then we'll kind of make some new videos and talk about it later from there. But just jumping straight on into this, let's go ahead and talk about this chart. And man, oh man, if you've been keeping up with any of these videos, you know that I have said that NuBank is in a channel right now, and y'all, it is respecting this channel pretty freaking nicely. It tapped the top, and exactly like a channel is, it started to drop back down a little bit and then kind of go and test the bottom. And as you can see here, it tested and it is starting to make its way back up, even with SPY kind of doing what it's been doing today, or not today, but this week. NuBank's kind of held up pretty freaking well, and again, it bounced off the bottom in this channel here, so hopefully we can start to see some nice little price action going on here. What I would like to see is definitely a little bit more consolidation in this little lower mid 17 range before it does make its way back up. Maybe even possibly another little tap before it kind of goes back up. Really kind of waiting until earnings, which is Wednesday 25th, to really kind of make a, oh my gosh, yes, NuBank could go to this price, whatever. I still think NuBank is going to be 30, 40 by the end of this year, maybe even 50, especially with the news that we're going to talk about today. But I mean, after today's video, after you do your own due diligence, you can make that assumption for yourself. But yeah, we are respecting a channel. Weekly chart, respecting a channel. It looks beautiful. The weekly chart does seem a little bit bearish. Like I said, we might go down, touch this again, and then maybe go back up. But as of right now, it is looking like it might just want to continue its way on up. Now, going to this news that I was talking about here, this is kind of awesome. So, Simply Wall Street, I definitely trust them a lot, obviously. Their current, I guess, stance on NuBank is very undervalued, very undervalued. And most popular narratives and like the average, I guess, is about 70% undervalued, which is just absolutely insane, especially with the growth potential on this thing. Yo, this thing can be a freaking $100 stock in the next 2 to 3 years. I'm not even kidding, y'all. But right now about 70% undervalued, which that is the mutual consensus. I think that's mutual consensus, something like that. The fair value that Simply Wall Street is saying is $59. 59 compared to 1740 currently. That's about 3x the price right now, and PE of 33.3 with 12x for the US banks industry and 14 for peers. Wow. Well, our fair value ratio sits at 22. So this is insane. This is insane. If you don't know what PE stands for, go look it up, because I truly, price to earnings ratio, that's all I know. I'm not really sure how you calculate it. Don't really care either. I know it's sort of important. All I care about, a lot of people think it's undervalued, and its fair value, at least from Simply Wall Street, is 59.35. It's 59.35. Man, I don't really know what else you need to hear. Like I said, earnings is coming out, so really truly the only thing that I see that could really kind of drop this significantly is if NuBank just kind of just has a piss poor earnings report, right? So they like miss by a whole bunch. Their revenue drops significantly. Maybe they lose their approval to go into America, but again, I don't see any of that happening. We just got approved for North America, and I swear the very second it becomes available in North America, I'm switching my bank over. I don't care. I trust this that much. And it not only does banks, it has a lot to do with cryptocurrency as well. So you can get crypto wallet, you can get all that good stuff, loans, credit cards, everything you could possibly imagine. Anything that you see with like SoFi and fintechs here in America, you can get with NuBank, except it's a little bit better because it's the new guy, and the new guy always has, well, not always, but the new guy has some potential, right? But that news has dropped. Again, the partnership dropped. NuBank wins conditional U.S. approval to form national bank. Like, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The stars are aligning. Planets are aligning. Uranus just got into a line. Neptune, all that stuff, they're aligning. This stock is going to go through the roof. If it respects this channel, obviously it is going to push up to this $19 area, which I think I might grab some calls this week. I wouldn't do that because I'm not a financial advisor, and I would not just blindly follow anything I say. But I'm feeling maybe some 17.5 calls, maybe some $18 calls for this week or 2 weeks out. I think that might print, y'all. I think that might print. But that is this video, just short, sweet, and to the point. I kind of just wanted to get a video out there because I feel like I haven't really talked to y'all in a little minute, but that's okay. The interactive brokers challenge is still going very strong, I try to find somewhere to like actually put that in there. Gonna put some more money into it on Monday. Have to obviously wait for the stupid funds to settle. I hate that, and then we're gonna just try to buy some more. No matter what this price is, we're just gonna buy every single time the money becomes available, and then just see where we're at the end of the year. If you want to follow that, I do make shorts. I try to do it every day, but I'm going to do it, I think, maybe whenever I add some more money. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. But that is the chart. That is most recent news. Chart, little recap. Chart is in a channel on the daily and the weekly. We had the partnership drop. We had the national bank drop. We got fair values of $50 freaking dollars. Again, y'all do with that information what you will. That is just my thoughts. I think I answered this already, but I'm gonna just answer it again. Where I think I could see this going is it consolidating just a little bit in the $17 range before it goes back up. Maybe like a day, maybe 2 days. Doesn't need to be a lot. Just needs to be some kind of consolidation. So, that is my thought. Or that's more leaning towards what I hope happens, but I think it might do that. It's been kind of like it hits, respects, goes back up, but you never know. But with that being said, that is the video. It's a little bit shorter today, and hope you guys have an awesome one. Peace.